میلان زور، سرکوب سیستماتیک زنان، دانشجویان، روزنامه‌نگاران و اقلیت‌ها همراه با تأمین مالی گروه‌های افراطی توسط تهران، رژیم ایران را به منبع اصلی ناامنی منطقه‌ای تبدیل کرده است. افتخار بزرگی است که به خانم مریم رجوی، رهبر اپوزیسیون دموکراتیک ایران، خوش آمد بگوییم. شجاعت او الهام بخش واقعی برای همه کسانی است که به آزادی اعتقاد دارند.
Your Excellency, Mrs. Meriem Rejvi, ladies and gentlemen, dear colleagues, distinguished guests, welcome and thank you for joining us today as we Human Rights Day. 77 years ago, the United Nations adopted the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, asserting the absolute rights of every human being. That is a moment when we reaffirm our commitment to freedom, dignity, and justice for all. This year, we turn our attention to one of the most human rights challenges in the world, Iran. The systematic repression of women, students, journalists, and minorities, combined with Tehran's financing of extremist groups and proxy militias in the world, makes the Iranian regime a central source of not only regional insecurity. Since I've been elected as an MEP for the first time in 2009, I support the Iranian opposition, the movement of Mrs. Rejvi. Much has changed since then, but the brutality of regime has remained. The Iranian regime declared some of us as terrorists, and we landed on its blacklist. Our friend Alejo was even shot. But, as my friend Petras and others, we have always stand by the side of victims, and Iranian people have been victims for too long. We are truly honored to have with us today an extraordinary group of speakers, members of European Parliament, respected experts, and even more former prime ministers. Your presence underlines the seriousness of our discussion, and above all, it's a great privilege to welcome Mrs. Meriem Rejvi, the leader of the democratic Iranian opposition. Her courage is a true inspiration to all who believe in freedom. My sincere hope is that today's conversation will not remain only symbolic. I hope it will be fruitful and it will contribute to shaping a more serious and principled European policy towards Iran. For too long, parts of Europe have fallen into patterns of appeasement, hoping that the regime could somehow be moderated. But the events of recent years have shown that this approach does not work. The Iranian people deserve better, and Europe must do better. Thank you once again, dear friends, for being here, and especially thanks for standing firmly with the people of Iran in their fight for freedom.